Y'all, it's therapy day. I don't know what that means, but I do know that I accidentally grabbed a Dr. Pepper Zero instead of a sparkling water. So if that's any indication about the type of day I'm gonna have, I don't know what to say about that. So anyway, yeah, it's therapy day. I'm always excited on therapy day because I always end up talking about things that I had no idea I needed or wanted to talk about. So I'm interested in what's going to come out of my own mouth. Let me crack this bad boy open. I've already had coffee, so this isn't too bad, but definitely different. Coke Zero's much better. And I don't have to drink this, which is the thing. I don't have to drink it. I grabbed it. It's not what I wanted. I opened it because I needed something liquid. And now that I've tasted it, and it's not my favorite thing, I realize I don't have to drink it. I don't have to drink it just because I opened it. It's not a waste if I'm forcing myself to do something that I don't want to do and that is not that tasty. Even though it's 0 calories, I'm probably going to drink it, but I don't have to. And wow, that did not used to be me. I used to be very caught up in, I think it's called like the sunken cost fallacy or something, where you spend money on something or you invest time in something or whatever it is that it costs you to get that something. And then you feel like you have to do it. You have to follow through. You have to, see it through to the end, or you have to consume it if it's, literally this situation that I'm in. But guess what? You don't. You don't. You can take the L. You can just let it go, throw it away, whatever it is, you can walk away from it. Because the time you spend doing something that you don't want to do, eating something that's nasty, and having a negative experience is not worth any amount of money or previous investment. So choosing to make the change right now in this moment that, you know what, I opened this, money paid for this, but I can throw it away because it's nasty. Why am I going to torture myself and put myself through a negative feeling, put myself into a negative space, do something that I don't enjoy because of, $1 and some change or whatever this costs? I don't know. It probably came in like a pallet thing from Costco. But anyway, excuse me, had to burp. I'm drinking fucking soda at 8:42 in the morning. 0, no calories. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to say that because I don't know, maybe I'll talk about that in therapy today. I've been reading a lot about like oldest child stuff, oldest daughter stuff specifically. And there's a lot of emotional weight that comes with being the oldest child, let alone the oldest daughter. So maybe I'll talk about some of that stuff. I realize kind of late in the therapy game, and when I say late in the therapy game, I mean like months and months and months, it took me to realize that I'm the one in charge of the therapy session. I'm the one who goes in and says, I want to talk about this today, or this happened to me. I need to unpack it or look at it or figure it out or just talk about it, period. Really, my therapist be doing all the unpacking. I mean, I do some unpacking, but she opens the suitcase always because I'm just there to be the perfect little patient. I'm just there to think about the things that cause me stress and anxiety, lay them out, and be the perfect little patient. She's there to open the suitcase and be like, bitch, what you doing? Where you going? Why did you pack this? Why is this in this bag? Let's dump it all out. So I appreciate that. That's a good analogy, by the way, because I'm the one on the trip. I'm the one taking the vacation in my brain, in my world. I'm the one who's got the stuff in the suitcase that I think I need to have a successful trip. Oh, but she's the one who dumps it out and says, it's only 2 days, babe. Why you got 45 years worth of outfits and all you can deal with is one day at a time? So I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to that. I always have to get myself pumped up for therapy because I've realized that I'm prone to people pleasing. I'm prone to keeping things emotionally together. And the way that I can't turn that off sometimes is crazy. Even though I've learned to turn it off when there's like something that triggers me and I need to be like, okay, Liz, you're not gonna fall back into old patterns. Be the new Liz that you want to be, that you're trying to be. So I can manage. I can use those new skills that I have. But sometimes, I'm only human, of flesh and blood I'm made, born to make mistakes. So I go back into that pattern of like, yeah, everything's perfectly packaged, perfectly compartmentalized, and here I am, perfect little patient. I do it the most in therapy because I'm under the biggest magnifying glass in therapy. The magnifying glass that is out of my control, let's just say, because as much as I hate it, my therapist is good and she's a professional and she knows what she's doing. And I can't bullshit my way around that. I don't care if I was Sammy Davis Jr. I couldn't tap dance around how good she is at calling me out on my bullshit and seeing it and knowing when I'm being stubborn about being vulnerable and when I'm not being 100% available in the session. It's only an hour. Sometimes it takes like 40 minutes for me to like drop the act and get into the session. And then I'm like, damn, that was fast. She was like, no, you bullshitted for 40 minutes. She don't say that. But basically, in therapy talk, she says that. And that's cool. Some weeks are better than others. Boy, one time recently in therapy, I went into like super shutdown mode. Like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm going to choose an out-of-body experience right now than over anything that's happening in this room. I mean, I was done. I was out because it was like mentally, and emotionally. I checked out. I was literally somewhere else. I don't know where, but I was not in the room. I refused to deal with what was going on right in front of me, even though it was a safe space, even though I knew it was, an environment of my own making, let's just say. But that feeling of like when I kind of like float away and I'm not willing to be present, my body literally takes over and it's like, no, thank you. We don't want this. We don't need this. We don't have to do this. There's a clock ticking. And if we can just wait out the clock, this will be over in a short while. And my body my brain hijacks my body, and then I'm out of there. So I've been trying to be mindful of that. I have been being mindful of that. I haven't been trying to be mindful. I have been being mindful of that coping mechanism and survival tactic, I guess it is, which is, what humans are trained to do. We learn what our default survival mode is, and then those skills that we've accumulated and those patterns, it is a skill, but it's also a behavior pattern. They kick in when it's time, and it's our job to recognize it and do something different to regulate what's going on, to regain control of what's going on. So sometimes that catches me off guard because, like I said, I don't always know what I'm going to talk about in therapy. And I'm looking forward to being like 3-4 years down the line in therapy, God willing, and being able to look back and see how much more I've changed compared to right now. Because, damn, that dude looked like Trick Daddy. Anyway, yeah, I have lots of excitement on therapy day, because I enjoy doing the work of therapy now that I have found a great therapist. Now that I have finally found someone who's smart. So yeah, as I was saying, before a debt collector called and ruined my video flow, yeah, therapy is something that I'm always looking forward to now that I have found a great therapist who's reliable, who's extremely smart, as I said, extremely professional, gets my sense of humor, sees through my bullshit, excuse me, and appreciates the process as much as I do. You know, like, she's not burnt out, which I have had experiences like that with other therapists that just feel like they're on autopilot. So having a therapist that's really invested in her professional craft, I can appreciate that as someone who is an artist that's always investing in my craft of creative writing and poetry and whatever. What is my actual craft? I'm a writer. That's my craft. It's mostly poetry, but I feel like there's so much more to that. There's so much more to being an artist. I'm a vocal artist, and that's something that comes with a lot of work. I'm not talking about just singing in a church choir. I'm talking about, you know, performing my poems and using my voice as a tool to create things that are magical and that are not a part of daily work and responsibility. So, yeah, I have respect for those who are always fine-tuning and honing in on their craft, including my therapist, even though she gets on my nerves sometimes, because I don't like sometimes the uncomfortable moments. I don't like them. And I learned that that's normal. You're not supposed to enjoy being uncomfortable, you know what I mean? You're supposed to kind of not like it, push through it, see it as a growing pain. That's why they call it a growing pain. They didn't call it a growing, euphoric experience of joy. This is rambly. That's okay. It's a Tuesday morning. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper Zero. Why does that even exist? I'm drinking it. It's not bad, actually. It's actually not bad at all. I feel like I have a booger. I did. Don't worry about where it went. So yeah, that, and I have a deadline coming up with some assignments, lots of assignments for my MFA program. It's the 20th. I have a deadline to register for summer classes, which I probably can't afford, so I probably won't. I have a deadline to do so many things. I'm not a deadline person. I don't like deadlines. I don't like doing things that other people tell me to do, even when it makes sense. I just don't like it. I don't like the feeling of being guided in a direction that's not of my own volition. I don't like it at all. But such is life. Such is life. That's life. That's what they all learn. Okay, my voice is still shit, but that's okay. It's getting better if you can't tell. I have a little bit more control at the top of the range. Oh, crap. I was supposed to drop something off over there at that building. Crap. I gotta do that today. I will do that today. Because I think I'm gonna work half a day from home today, because I have so much going on and I gotta share office space. So I think I might make today a half in person, half remote, once I knock some things off my list in the morning time. So yeah, I just wanted to ramble and talk and do a video that wasn't scripted in any way. I just wanted to grab the good old iPhone and start recording. Someone else called me. Why do people call? Just leave me alone. Not the people I love. I mean, like the random stranger people. Plus, I thought I had on my phone where I set it up where if you're not in my contacts, it does the screening thing, like say your name and I'll see if this person's available. I called somebody one time and I was like, yo, I need that. And then I found out that it's built into the iPhone. You can just set it up where it screens your calls and it says, who is this and why are you calling? And then I will see if the person you're calling wants to talk to you. So it usually does a good job of screening out the spammers, but not this morning. Not this morning. I got 2 calls that interrupted my flow this morning, but that's okay. Shout out to my sister on the Glow Up vlog. I love her YouTube page. It's great. She inspires me to just go with it, to not, just not overthink what I'm posting and just post and go. Post and go. Post and go. Post what? Record and post. Record and post. Just do it. And it helps that I'm looking very cute this morning. I haven't worn this outfit in so long because it hasn't fit me. And now it does. And now it does. My outfit fits me. Now it does. Now it does. Now it does. I'm so excited. It fits me so well, y'all. So well. I just had to buzz myself in at work. So I had to go because I was rolling down the back windows when I meant to be rolling down the front windows. That's how I knew I wasn't focused. Anyway, I'm here. I am not going to be recording social media content at work. So I'm going to end this video and I'm going to wish you all a fantastic day of joy and love and peace. Sorry you can't see me, how cute I am. All right, joy, love, peace, happiness, growth, happy affirmations, do good, love yourself, be good, take care. Have a wonderful day. Tuesday, bye. So good morning. I am headed to work. It's my first day sharing office space, which is exciting because growth is always exciting at the company that you work for if they're running things right. And growth is great. Do 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 do.